The
Read it
wickedness of
again.
man.
God saw the
The
wickedness of man. Where the hell the men at? I thought these was angels and the daughters of men. He saw that. Go to verse 6.
Kalwakan, and verse 6, and he repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and he grieved him
No, it
as his
repented him that he made angels.
that he had made man on the earth.
Read it again. Come
And
on.
then it says 6 and 6. And
All
he
right, that's what it say. I'm just wondering if I'm seeing something different. Give me verse 6. Yeah.
Kalwakan, and repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth.
Time.
This ain't saying nothing about no angels.
Oh, please don't kick anybody out the room unless they're being completely disrespectful, like this brother here, which is up on my panel. Get out. You shouldn't be there. I don't know. That's crazy. Like, why
She
would you come
literally
up?
just asked y'all to stop kicking. It's not that hard. She been saying it all night.
So, Ali, go ahead. Because right now we are,
Yeah,
you know what?
Crunchy, so I had to step my game up one time because they was like, "Oh, the co-host Mike Crunchy." Listen, man, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm indulging in all this information, and I just heard angels fell for BBLs. So this is getting real interesting. That the BBLs of old, ancient BBLs, may have been the cause of a worldwide catastrophe. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out, I guess, by the end of this debate.
What? I don't know what y'all thought this was, but baby, them is that? Guess there's nothing new under the sun. These girls was getting BBLs back then. I wonder what were they using? Were they using the hyenas or maybe hippopotamuses to tape to their asses to give them the amazing BBLs? I don't know. OnlyFans in the
You
bushes.
know they was stuffing them shits with figs, girl.
Ooh, freaky freaky angels, and all it. Like, y'all, what you saying? I'm just saying. I don't know. I wasn't there. Was I there? I don't got a BBL. But listen here, I just need to know because at this point we are going into round two. So I just want to I really want to get a good tally on what the people in the audience think about what's going on so far. How has this information made you just really look at the what in the Freaky Friday, baby? It is Saturday. Take a deep breath, girl. Just take a deep breath. Let me tell y'all something. I need to know who impacted you the most during this part of the debate, right? Who you think winning on this? Because I've been hearing all kind of amazing points here. Lord, come on. Who I need to get a one for Yashar in the comments, and I need to get a two for Kazakh Samar in the comments. Like, who has like really impacted your thoughts during this part of the debate so far? Oh man, we got whew, come on, y'all. Come on. We got like another 30 seconds and then I'm gonna need for y'all to stop. So BBLs and ancient grant. Mm,
After my 2 rounds.
mm. Yeah, we getting it though.
Sometimes
Well,
the
we
manna
almost.
just ain't good enough.
I know. Well, come on, we got another 5 seconds, y'all. Well, how about this? Yashar, it is your rebuttal. So you get to rebuttal all that shenanigans that he was talking about, baby. So two is Kazak, one is Yashar. So Yashar, Capone, you're not running this debate, bro. So stop. You don't even know what you're talking about. Yashar, let's hear your rebuttal. Round
No doubt.
one.
No doubt. So
I'm over here. I
Kazak,
got. Mm.
he made some statements, man. Woo, he made some statements, fam. And we want to tap in a little bit. First off, I'm not sure what bro rebutted because I didn't even share nothing of the rough I am just yet or any of that. I did tap into a knock, but now, right? The Nifio is where I stopped at, right, with the Giants. But so look, let's do this. Let's get into this right here. What he said is not in scripture, right? Right here we see H7497, which deal with Rapha, right? In the sense of invigorating a giant. Nothing else, family. Nothing else attached. Or the Zizuims, right? Zizuites or Zuzuites, an Aboriginal tribe of Palestine. Uh, who was they forefather? Don't say nothing about it, right? Then you got the Emims, right? Plural. An early Canaanitish or Moabitish tribe. So they're not right quite sure, but they know that they was in the land. So who are these people, Kazak? I'm sure you can go to the scriptures and break that out, you or your reader, right? You can go get that information for your art, right? Break that out for us, give us an understanding of who these individuals or these tribes are, because they are tribes. It's stated there, right? It's stated there. So where did I get that from, right? We already know about Anakims, right? A descendant of Anak. Who is Anak? Where you at, Anak? Anyway, we gonna get to Anak in my presentation, but Kazak, question: is Enoch a part of our lineage? Because according to where we at, where we at? I'm sorry, y'all. According to Genesis 5, is it? Is it Genesis 5? Genesis 5. Hold on, let's get to it. Genesis. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Who is this brother? Who is this brother? It says, and Enoch lived 60 and 5 years and begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with Yahweh after he begot Methuselah 300 years and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. Enoch walked with Yahweh, and he was not, for Yahweh took him. You say Enoch didn't do nothing? He didn't give us nothing. He took him. And the information that's attached to his name don't line up with him being taken and given authority to scribe, being the first scribe. Like, I'm not understanding, Kazak. So who is the person that wrote the book of Enoch? It's not this guy right here. It can't be him, huh? It can't be him, huh? Not at all, right? But it's in the scriptures, and everything that's in that book relates back to our scripts. Everything. Um, you spoke about Romans 1 and 25. Bruh, that's off topic. That had nothing to do with the falling, right? Then you went to Matthew 22, right? You went to Matthew 22. Let's go there. Excuse me, y'all. Matthew 22. 30. Matthew 22 and 30. See what it
1 minute
say.
warning.
Got you. For the resurrection, they neither marry. For in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of Yahweh in heaven. In heaven, not on earth, family. Not on earth. Because what he tried to do was say that in Genesis 6, 1 through 6, it's talking about they was obedient? Or what? What you say? Bruh. This right here is not talking about in heaven. This is on earth, sir. Last time I checked, what do it say? It says, and it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth. So don't get it confused. Don't confuse the people. That's not what they're here for. They're here to get understanding. So I'm just saying, you got to come better than that, bro. You got to come way better than that because you got to get on topic for one.
Time.
Stay on topic, because Mark. Clearly, because you're not.
Is it on me still?
Nope.
No, it's
No,
Hold on
not.
time.
that's your time. I still got it on the screen if you want to check, brother.
I mean, I thought it was my presentation, but you're right. Let's get it.
No, that was your rebuttal. You had a rebuttal round. That was your rebuttal presentation. Uh, yeah. So I think we gonna move. If anybody is oh,
And
we gonna
I'm
move
gonna
right
give me
along. If
some
anybody,
Jerry's real quick.
oh, she said she's gonna go get her some ice cream, y'all. Love, you didn't miss anything. We're still here, hot in the debate, moving into the second round. I just would like to thank everybody for showing up, enjoying this information. I hope you all are writing down all of the things that you're hearing tonight so that you can search these things out for yourself and research them so that you can be edified in whatever it is that you've been hearing tonight. I also would like to say if anybody is interested in being a host, we have the agency for you with the BBB agency. If you're interested, please hit me up in the back chat and I can set you up as soon as possible with the invite link so that you can become a host. Becoming a host here on Bigo is the thing to do, right? Is since you're here, might as well. And join the community of the rest of the people that are here on Bigo. Get some beans, earn some diamonds. Yes, the BBB agency, blessed beyond belief, right? So if anybody is interested in that, again, you may definitely hit me up in the back chat and I can set you up with an invite link with that agency. Um, Man, I just cannot believe all of the stuff that I am hearing right now. This is like so far over my head. Like I just can't. Going into the second round, like we're already here. Phew, Jeez, y'all gonna get it in. Are my administrators, are all my administrators, are y'all well? Like, are y'all keeping up? Like, seriously, are y'all able to keep up with
Yeah,
this?
I'm keeping up.
Yeah,
I'm
Empress,
definitely keeping up.
ooh, child, fire. How like are y'all keeping up with all of this information out here? Because man, what y'all? I hope
Whenever they
so.
get through, when they get through this debate, I want some both of them notes from everybody for my cataracts.
Not for your cataracts.
It's
And speaking
getting
of after
it's
the
getting
debate,
serious, man. Getting serious.
what you said. Thank you, Lady Shay. Thank you, thank you. For all of those who want to have that after party session, look at the grapes. Oh, girl, them look so good. I should go get me some strawberries. But I can't be eating on camera. I got my bucket of ice right here. I'm eating on like chips because nobody won yet, Bonnie Tate. You should be here paying attention to this. That's what you need to do. What's up, y'all? Y'all sit down. Yes, the ice, but I don't have Sonic ice. I have an ice maker sitting on downstairs on my counter, baby. I ain't playing with y'all. Um, but yeah, we getting into the second round though. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all are ready, we can go ahead and continue. What's up? Get right, get left. Oh yes, and absolutely. Don't forget, Club Yasharala will be on and popping tonight for the club for the debate after party. You can follow everyone on the panel, but mainly if you would like to visit through Club Yasharal, bring your drinks, bring your own bottle, bring your own whatever. You follow box 5, and you all can come on down over there and chit chat and shoot the shit and talk about all of the information that you all heard tonight. And don't forget to follow Debate Thy Cause on all platforms. We have a YouTube channel titled the same, Debate Thy Cause Society. This will be posted up on the YouTube channel, right? We got it all. I got it together this time, y'all, like straight up. So we'll be able to do recap sessions and everything like that. We'll also be able to have a panel with our administration team to really talk about it at a later date and time. But again, oh, look at him talk about shout out to GOCC. Oh, look at you, 2 tribes. It's all good. Kwame
2
Yasharala,
tribes.
everybody. Right? Let me say that again. I just want to thank everybody for showing up. Yashar Ya'o, Hazak Damar, the ISCPK, and all the ISCPK that is in the building. Shalom. Yes, we're going to shalom and shout out to all of our people out here in the world that are spread across the world, right? That are all over. Shout out to y'all. We're going to gather ourselves together sooner or later. Y'all willing, Yahweh willing, that He bring us back. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on and cracking. But let's go ahead and get in the round 2. Y'all ready for this? Oh man. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? Uh we got round 2 going on. Yashar, it
I'm
is
ready.
now time for you to start on your round 2. Yes, y'all go recharge. Throw these gifts. Yeah. We on that. Throw these gifts. Gift these hosts. Let's go. Thank you, Stephen D.
All right, y'all ready?
All right, whenever you start talking, it's on you.
Okay. So last we left off on who this individual was, right? Anak, the Anakims, right? It says an Anakite, a descendant of Anak, right? So then let's see who Anak is. All right, we should be able to find out who he is, right? It says Anak, progenitor of a family, tribe, or race of giant people in Canaan, not of the stock of Canaan, but in the land, family. Let me read that again. Anak, progenitor of a family, tribe, or race of giant people in Canaan. So we got a problem here, fam. We got a problem here. Because this giant people right here, they talked about something that's in the scriptures that we are very familiar with. And this is from the book of Giants, right? Page 17. And it reads this: the giants had dreams predicting a great flood in which they would perish. The first dream was of a stone written tablet submerged in water. In a dream, most names on the tablet were washed away, but 3 names remained. One version of the dream was of an angel defacing the tablet as a symbol of the destruction brought about on earth. In defacing the tablet, 3 names could not be erased, symbolizing the flood's destruction with only 3 men remaining alive on earth. All right. So we're going to just stop right there for a minute. Right. The fact that they even having a dream about the flood and it's written down in their text, right, from their testament, that's deep. Right. From their testament, because it's from their testament. Right. So then we talked about these names, some of the giants of the fallen already. We mentioned those in the rebuttal. And I'm trying to point out that these are not men as me and Kazak are. Right? There's no progenitor nowhere. We don't read it nowhere. We don't. And matter of fact, Kazak, if you could kindly, again, you or your reader, point this out for us. Who are the Rephaim? Who is a progenitor? Who is the Zuzuim? Who is the progenitor? Right? And the Emims, right? Who are they progenitors. If you can show that to us according to the Bible, because that's where we got that from, the scriptures, right? So now we had Deuteronomy 3:2-3, and it reads, "And the Lord said unto me, Fear him not, for I will deliver him and all his people and his land into thy hand. And thou shalt do unto him as thou didst unto Sihon, king of the Amorites, which dwelt in Heshbon. So the Lord of our power delivered into our hands Og, also king of Bashan, and all his people. And we smote him until none was left to him remaining." Right? So where is Bashan? Where is that at? Is that anywhere near our homeland? Baalbek, right? As you can see, that would be where Bashan would be, which is what they call Damascus today, right? So what they called it back in the day. There's Bashan right there, over the Amorites, right? And when we took over it, it was Israelite territory, right? So it's not that we didn't have understanding of what we ran out, right? And what they were. We had a very good understanding of what they were, right? Amos 2:9. Yet destroyed the Amorite before them, whose height was like the height of the cedars. So, kids, I don't believe Shaq could ever reach that high. I don't believe he could ever get that tall. Or not unless our ancestors is fabricating, making this up. This is a comic book story right here. Just this part right here. Is that what we talking about? Huh? Is this made up? Is this imaginary? I'm just trying to get an understanding. When they talk about height, do it mean something other than height? And when they talk about a cedar tree, do it mean something other than a cedar tree in its greatness? I don't know. He gonna break that down for us, family, right? Who are the Amorites? Emory, right? From a used or unused name derived from H559 in the sense of publicity, that is, prominence, thus a mountaineer. An Amorite, one of the Canaanitish tribes. So they not Canaanite either? Maybe you can answer that for us, right? Maybe you can answer that for us. This is of the book of Og, right? And this is very important to read, right? And King Og says this: in that season, the kingdom of Og formed a pact of brotherhood with all remaining Rephaim tribes, lands. This pact introduced the venom-like smaller cells, which would be us, right? To Baal worship. In the pact, I call the mighty hunter, Nimrod, blood of my own lineage. So this is all talking about Nimrod, and they having the same blood. Now, with the death of all the remaining Rephaim upon Nimrod's dry fecal hands, I no longer honor the cowardly half-loined Nephilim hunter called Nimrod. Only a half-loined Nephilim coward murders a child. For this offense and more, I regularly urinated upon his dead fecal bones. So we see here, this is the Nephilims that the scriptures talk about, the Rephaim that the scriptures talk about. But they're not, they're supposed to be mankind, but I don't see the progenitor, family. I don't see it. Hopefully he can show it to us. The book of Og, again, right? Chapter 1:27. What do it say? It says, the powerful kingdom of Og was not deceptive of crafty with the smaller selves as Nimrod was. Smaller self adult males were struck down and eaten in the open, who chose not to hide our hunger. We chose not to hide our hunger from the smaller selves. I did not require the loin craving or carving circumcision that
30-second
Nimrod required
warning.
in this land, right? So again, we see once again this is supposed to be man eating men. That's not what that's saying, family. It said the smaller cells. We know that people like Shaq don't eat men, right? So I could keep going on in that source, but right here we got some archaeological evidence, right, of these Nephilim being here building structures like this back then. With what tools? What tools did man have to build
Time.
this? Right?
That's time. Ooh. Oh, oh, wait. Are fallen angels biblical? That's the question on the panel tonight on this debate from Yesharia O and Azak Samar. We have heard a round and a half, just about, on what's really good with these angels that are supposedly fallen from the heavens. Azak Samar, it is now time for your second round rebuttal. It's on you.
All right, let's get to it. Genesis chapter 6. I want to go back and revisit that real quick because we was talking about these giants. Genesis chapter 6, verse 4, Barak Yahweh, if you can get that for me. What I want to make
Kind of
sure and
what
bring out in this one is that the giants that he's talking about, right? You either talking about men or you talking about fairy tales. That's what you're talking about. Men or fairy tales. You can choose. Go ahead and read that verse 4.
Karawakan, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days.
Mm-hmm.
And also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men,
So they daddies was
and
sons of God, and they mamas was daughters of men. They daddies was the sons of God, and they mamas was the daughters of men. Keep going.
Karawakan, and they bare children to them.
Mm-hmm.
The same became mighty men which were of
Well,
old.
how in the hell did these children become mighty men? You are what your father did. Well, how didn't they not become mighty angels? He keep talking about the pedigree. It calls them men. You know why? Because they came from men. The sons of God were men. That's what it's talking about all through that. I showed y'all that already. Let's go to Anak. Anak real quick. The Anakites. This is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. This is my source. The Anakites, also called sons or children of Anak. The spies compared them to the giants of Genesis 6. The spies compared the sons of Anak to the giants of Genesis 6. Y'all see there's a difference. Also, they were reckoned among the Rephites in Deuteronomy 2 and 11. Three chiefs of Anak were in Hebron in Numbers 13. And from the time of the spies until Caleb in Joshua 15, remnants of them remain. So this is just talking about a people that were mighty in stature. When we read in verse 4, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. These are mighty men, men of renown. That's what this is talking about. Let's go to Og. I'm gonna look this up in the same Bible dictionary, so I ain't gotta change sources. Og. He wanted to know about Og, right? Og was the king of Bashan. I'm just doing that off the top of the dome. I got a little information on him, but I don't like the source. So let's go with a source that I know, right? Let me see here. O H G. All right. According to Zondervan Bible Dictionary, an Amorite king of Bashan, right? He was a man of gigantic stature, a physical characteristic which there is a very strong evidence among the Canaanite tribes. Wait a minute, what? A physical characteristic of which there is strong evidence among the Canaanite tribes. Remember, he just tried to make it not a part of the Canaanite tribes, but in somebody in Canaan? Well, I don't know. That ain't what the Bible dictionary says. Of course, we could deal with that a little bit later. Anyways, he held sway over 60 separated communities. Og was defeated by the invading Hebrews. So, like, if he's standing like a cedar, this is what you got to understand about when the scriptures are talking about it. Give me Ezekiel chapter 31 real quick. When the scriptures is talking about, and it's all through the Bible, from the time where you in Genesis and it's talking about, all the trees of the field, you know what I'm saying? You could deal with it, but don't deal with this particular tree. So when you get down through the Bible, you'll see men are compared to trees, especially great men, especially men of stature, especially men of renown, as these giants were being referred to in the Bible. You got that scripture for me, Barack Yala?
Karawakan Salaka, do you want me to start at verse 3 on one?
Yes, I do.
Karawakan, this is Ezekiel chapter 31, verse 3. Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon with fair
hmm
branches.
I guess he was a big old nigga too. Go ahead.
Karawakan, and with a shadowing shroud, and of an high stature,
And of a what?
and of an high stature,
hmm
and his top was among the thick boughs.
You see that right there? This is what we call figurative language. The Bible uses it all the time. It's
One
speaking
minute
of this
warning.
man's might and power. It's not speaking of anything else. Another thing, um, I'll just leave that where it's at. The other thing that he was trying to bring out is these books that he keep bringing out are not in the Bible. When I have time, I'll just go through it. I'll continue to deal with it. Let me break this down. Enoch was not written by Enoch. Jasher was not written by nobody we know. I listened to a song called Hunting Owls. It is the greatest Kendrick Lamar diss against Drake it is. You know why y'all ain't heard it? Because it wasn't damn Kendrick Lamar. It was AI. This is what's happening with these books. Enoch ain't write no book in the second century. Enoch been translated. What are we talking about here? You want to talk about the book of the giants? I already showed you, and I can show you again on the text. And I can send this PowerPoint to everybody. In the book of Enoch, these were separate books. The book of the giant was a booklet that they combined, wrote in the second or third century. Enoch was gone way, way before Christ, and these books were written after Christ. That's my time, right?
My bad. These
Um,
comments was getting a little spicy.
oh my goodness. Actually, pause that.
What's wrong, kid?
You actually had 8 minutes. This isn't your rebuttal round, right? This is your actual
Yeah,
second round.
I was rebutting him.
That
He
was his
he just did
rebuttal.
his
Oh,
We
round.
on point. We
okay.
on point.
All right, cool. I was to say, all right, cool. Woo. Y'all know I couldn't
Amazing
take
what
it.
you can remember when you don't smoke weed. It's
I
amazing.
don't.
You know, crying.
That was a rebuttal round. Woo! Man, but guess what? It's your turn anyway, so you got all the opportunity and space to talk about all of this. If you ready, you can go ahead and get it.
Hey, Barack, can you bring back up that PowerPoint one more time? I wanna go back over something just to make sure y'all don't forget. Just to make sure we don't forget what's going on.
Wait till you got it up. Yeah, let's start at the one right there, the Book of the Enoch. You see that right there? Let's start right there. This is what I want y'all to remember. You can start my time, sis. This is what I want y'all to remember. The title of this is All Fallen Angels Biblical. Now, everybody in here got a Bible, right? Look in your Bible and you see if you see any of these damn books that we talking about tonight. They're not in there. They never were in there. They wasn't taken out. They were never in there. You know why they wasn't in there? Because they wasn't written by people. They say that wrote them. Pull that up real a little bit about the Book of Enoch. Let's go ahead and go back to there. 1 second. This is the New World Encyclopedia, right? Let me get to it. Come on. All right, I'm there now, right? New World Encyclopedia said the Book of Enoch was built in the 2nd century BCE. So that's 200 years before Christ. During the Maccabees' time, guess what was happening then? Oh my God. Guess what? Jubilees was dated around the same time. Guess who they said Jubilees